it's Miss Arlene, and we're reading No David by David Shannon. David's mom always said, "No, David." Uh-oh. Look, David is writing on the walls. We do not write on the walls, right? We write on paper. So David's mom always says, "No, David." No, David. Uh-oh. Look at David. He's standing on the chair. He's not supposed to stand on the chair. He's trying to get the cookie way above on the top shelf, right? But if David needs a cookie, he needs to ask an adult to get it. He's climbing on the chair and he could fall off. No, David. You need to ask for it, David. I'm going to turn the page. No, David, no. Look, David has tracked the mud into the house. Look at his feet. It's all muddy. Looks like David was having fun outside playing in the grass, in the mud. And then he tracked the mud all the way in the house. And Mom said, "No, David, no." Maybe Mom just cleaned the house and now David has made a big muddy mess. Uh-oh. I'm going to turn the page. No, no, no. Uh-oh. Look what David did. David left the tap running. Now the tub is all full with water. I don't see any adults around. We shouldn't be getting into the bathtub by ourselves, right? We need to wait for an adult to be there. And look at all those toys in the bathtub. The bathtub is full and it's pouring out on the floor. And Mom said, "No, no, no." Uh-oh. David looked like he's having fun with his shark and his rubber ducky. But no, David needs to wait for an adult and not to fill the water so much. And the tap is still running. Uh-oh. I'm going to turn the page. Come back here, David. Uh-oh. Look at David. Uh-oh. David has no clothes on. Uh-oh. We don't need to see David's bottom. And look at the dog. This dog looks a little bit concerned that David is out without clothes on. And David's mom said, "Come back here, David." Uh-oh. Look at David. He's running down the street without clothes. Come back, David. Come back. I'm going to turn the page. David, be quiet. Uh-oh, look at David. He's making noise with the pots and pans and singing and being loud. Bang, 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 bang. Uh-oh. David, be quiet. It's way too loud, David. Look, it's way too loud, right? David needs to play a little bit quieter. That's nice music he's probably making, but it's too loud. Be quiet, David. Don't play with your food. Uh-oh. Look at David. It looks like supper time. And David is playing with his food. I see some drumsticks. Oh, some beans. I see some beans. And I guess David is having beans and chicken and potatoes. And look, David is playing with his food. David needs to try his food, right? He needs to eat some. Right, now play with it, David. This is not the time for playing. We're going to eat first and then we'll play after. Right? I'm going to turn the page. Uh-oh, that's enough, David. Look at David. David's mouth is full of food and David is chewing with his mouth open. That is gross. I don't want to see his carrots. Uh-oh, the drumstick, broccoli, some beans. Uh-oh, look, some peas, some blueberries. I don't need to see all of that. David needs to close his mouth when he's chewing, right? That is gross. David has way too many things in his mouth at once, right? And maybe he's eating fast, so David needs to slow down. That's enough, David. Uh-oh. David's eating way too much food in his mouth at once. He needs to take tiny bites. Oh, go to your room. David was sent to his room because David is not listening. He's standing on chairs to reach cookies. He's not eating his food. He's playing with his food. Uh-oh. He has filled the bathtub with too much water. Right? So David's not allowed to watch a TV. And maybe he turned on the TV and mom says, go to your room, David. Uh-oh. Hear that voice and look at David's face. He's not very happy. He's gone with his blanket and mom says, go to your room. Uh-oh. Let's see what's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Settle down. Look at David. He's jumping on his bed. Uh-oh. One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, put that monkey straight to bed. Uh-oh. Settle down, David. David should not be jumping on the bed, right? When the teacher said, it's time to get on your bed, it's time to get some rest, you need to get on your bed. We're not standing on the cots. Do not stand on your bed. Do not jump on the beds. That's not safe. And look, his teddy bear fell off. He's rolling over, right? And look how the pillow starts to bounce. That's not okay. Mommy said, settle down. Uh-oh. Stop that this instant. Look at David. David has his finger up his nose. Yucky, David. That's gross. Now, David needs to wash his hands with lots and lots of soap, right? And when we wash our hands, we're singing a song while we're washing our hands to make sure it's nice and clean and lather them up really well, right? And you can sing a song while you wash your hands. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands after we touch our nose. Yucky, David, stop that this instant. If David needs to pick his nose, he needs a Kleenex, right? He needs to get a Kleenex. Don't use his fingers. That is gross, gross, gross. Uh-oh, David, go wash your hands. That is gross. I'm going to turn the page. Put your toys away. Uh-oh, look at the ground. David needs to tidy up all those toys. He made all that mess. I see his baseball bat out and his purple dinosaur is out, his green ball is out. Look at his yellow tractor. Oh no. And his brown horse. David needs to tidy that up before he starts to watch the TV. Put your toys away. Uh-oh. I'm going to turn the page. I hope David is going to listen because mommy's not going to be happy with that big mess. Or the teachers, right? I'm going to turn the page. Not in the house, David. Look at David. See, he got his baseball bat, right? And now he's playing baseball in the house. I don't think that's a good idea. Baseball should be played outside. Right? Look all that nice stuff that mommy has in the house or the teacher might have in the classroom. Not in the house, David. Uh-oh. Let's see if David, I hope David is going to listen because he's going to get himself in trouble. I said no, David. Uh-oh. Look what happened. David broke the vase. And mommy got mad. She said, I said no, David. David was not listening today. And now he's sitting in the corner and he's sad. He has to be alone for a little bit, right? So David can calm down and start to do some nice listening. Uh-oh. Now he's sad. Look at his tears. He's sad. But he broke mommy glass after mommy says, not in the house, David. And then he did play the baseball, knocked over her face. And now she said, I said no, David. Uh-oh. Maybe David needs to sit there and think about what he is doing, right? Or what he has done. I'm going to turn the page. David, come here. Look. Mommy called David. David, come here. And look, David has his hand raised up. I wonder what's going to happen. Right? Wow, look at David's expression on his face. Mommy says, come here. He seems a little bit concerned to see what's mommy calling me for. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. I'm going to turn the page. Yes, David, I love you. Oh, that's so nice. See, the mom is giving David a hug, right? And she still loves him, but David needs to listen, right? When David doesn't listen to mom, or when you don't listen to the teachers, right? It's hard to keep you safe if you're not going to listen, right? But mommy still loves David and the teachers still care about you and love you, but you need to listen to stay safe, right? So mommy said, yes, David, I love you. Oh, and he gets a nice hug and a nice squeeze from mommy, right? And that's the end of the story of No, David,